Good morning, everyone. First Warn 5 Meteorologist Savannah Tennyson here. Wanted to give you an update on what we're anticipating for this weekend before you start your Saturday. You can see that we have clear skies right now over the plaza. However, we're anticipating increasing cloud coverage as we head throughout the mid-morning and especially into our overnight hours. Hopefully, you're having a fantastic Saturday morning so far. It is a little bit chilly outside. I will let you know that. So if you are going to be heading out the door relatively soon, make sure to grab the jacket. But by this afternoon, we're going to be warming up super nice. So hopefully everyone is having a fantastic Saturday. We do have a first warn in place for tonight, and that's because we're watching a chance for some strong to severe storms. Not everyone will be seeing this, but there is a very low end chance, level 1 out of 5, for any storm that does get going has the potential to have some gusty winds, some small hail, and some heavy rain showers. So let me show you what I'm talking about, and let's get into it so you can start your Saturday. So here's what it's looking like. Just a level 1 out of 5 for tonight. First warn for rain showers and storms. Most everyone will probably be asleep by the time they actually start to fire up. Very isolated chance. It's looking like 10 p.m. until sunrise tomorrow. So here is the severe weather update. Level 1 out of 5 for everywhere in that green color. So that's almost all of our counties, excluding though up in Maryville and Bethany. So along that Missouri-Iowa border for strong winds, quarter-size hail, and heavy rain showers. So let's time this out. Right now, we still have clear skies. This will continue through mid to late morning, and then those increasing cloud coverage. It looks like we could have a little bit of a break, maybe this afternoon, 4 or 5, 6 o'clock, before more clouds are going to be filtering in. A few isolated showers will be possible north of I-70 over in like Marshall, Chillicothe by 10 p.m. But really the bulk of the moisture doesn't really come in until late early into Sunday morning. So think 2, 3, 4 o'clock. And that's actually where we find our best chance for some strong to severe storms, especially south of I-70. I think that's really is going to be key for these storms. So you can see that they're popping up south of I-70 from Ottawa all the way over into Sedalia, and these will continue to move over towards the east as well. These are actually going to be out of here probably by the time you're waking up, unless you're getting up super early tomorrow, and the clouds are going to be out of here too. So by 8 a.m. we're already going to be drying out, and it's going to be a very nice Sunday on tap. However, I think today is actually the better day of the two, and this is why. Temperatures at 68 degrees today. We're going to be staying dry for today, increasing clouds, but for tomorrow, we're going to be slightly cooler and it's going to be windy. So 62 degrees, wind sustained could be between 10 and 20 miles an hour, and wind gusts could be 35 to maybe upwards of 40 miles an hour at times. So it is going to be a little bit of a windy day, meaning that it could feel a little bit cooler than what the actual temperature is. So just have that in mind if you're planning on being outside for an extended amount of time tomorrow. You might want to pack the windbreaker, that's for sure. Those will be calming down as we're heading into late Sunday evening. So the warmth is actually continuing into next week. We're talking 10 to 15 degrees above where we should be for this time of year. And it's the perfect time because the Royals home opener is on Thursday. And I know a lot of people are so excited. I'm wearing a little bit of blue to represent, and I'm sure we'll be wearing blue all next week. So 72 degrees for that first pitch. It is definitely going to be feeling more like baseball weather, 68 by the end of the game. However, there is a chance for some rain showers. So I'm going to show you the two models that we're watching. The first model is showing that we're going to have an isolated chance for rain showers throughout Thursday as more continue to pop up into the evening and overnight hours, and then in again into Friday. However, another model is actually showing that most of this moisture is going to be staying out of the region until we get into Saturday. So let me show you that one. As we head into next Thursday, you see that maybe some showers way over towards our east, and that will continue into your Friday too. But those rain showers are really holding off until about Saturday, and especially into Saturday evening into Sunday. So you can kind of see there's a little bit of discrepancy between the timing of the systems. Will it come into play Thursday, Friday, or will it be waiting until Saturday, Sunday? Because the timing discrepancy, no first warn has been issued for this quite yet. I'm waiting for a little more information and data to come in to really iron out the details so you know. But I just want to give you a heads up that we are watching our next potential active weather weather wave, you could say, for the end of next week into next weekend. So the first chance, it possibly could be Thursday into Friday, or it could be Saturday into Sunday. So that's what we're going to be watching over the next few days to really iron those details out. Make sure to stay here with KCTV 5 for the updates on that. Temperature wise, today we're going to be in the upper 60s, tomorrow in the low 60s, and then as we're heading into next week, take a look at the 7-day forecast. So that first warning place for today for isolated strong to severe storms tonight. So most of today is going to be staying relatively dry. Clouds, though, 62 degrees by the time we're heading into your Sunday. And most of those showers are going to probably be out of the area by the time you're waking up. So that 30% chance is really before daybreak on Sunday. 64 by Monday, and then those 60s continuing in the upper 60s, really Tuesday and Wednesday. 70s by the end of next week. And then that chance for our next round of showery weather are possible maybe Thursday night into Friday. However, like I was just mentioning, another model is showing that that system is going to be a little bit delayed into the weekend. So we'll be ironing that out here in the Weather Center. So make sure to join us back in. I know there's a lot of basketball going on today. Enjoy that as well, and get outside and enjoy these warmer temperatures as well.